Caitlin here. Hello, hello, hello. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing and a little bit of a shopping haul, some stuff I already got at stores of Berserk, the Eclipse scene, in particular Griffith. So obviously there is no helmet in here, as you will end up seeing. I'm going to attempt to make one last minute with the basketball, basically putting it over on top of the basketball. Wish me luck. So I really badly want to figure out which one is the egg, but first let's get changed. So I wasn't sure what to do. This is just a matching hoodie, but this comfy, I'll wear it, it's cute, but it doesn't reek that like Renaissance peasant type of wear. So I have these. They're linen pants. And then a V-neck shirt, and I decided that I'm going to draw on the bandages because the way it was bandaged, I don't think I could get bandages to stay that way diagonally. If you really look at it, it's kind of awkward. Like they go diagonal like this, where do they end? And if you do a bunch of them from here to here, they're going to do that fan effect. They're not going to be one band, one band, one band. So a little bit of that. So as you can see, it's pretty like as accurate as I can get with such a short notice, or should I say, I mean, we had quite a bit of a notice with such a last minute idea. So basically I'll do the diagonal pieces and I'll start the horizontal pieces the other way, and just best of luck on doing it. So I do have purchased ahead of time, I just never got around to using them, is fabric paint markers. So in the anime, it's very just drawn as white bandages. So I probably just use the black one and just draw the lines and keep it very rough, because in the photos, it's not gonna really like show the high details. And I thought of drawing the abs, but I decided not to because I just want bandages. And also the way the shirt is tucked, it's probably gonna move a lot. So I have to take that in consideration. So that's another thing I got. I think I got black Worbla, but I forget. But I do have black paint in case I don't. And I still have this that was meant for making an axe. So someone accidentally sprayed the front at the store, but it's Rust-Oleum. It's wood, metal, plastic, masonry, which means rocks. It's antique pewter. You can't see it, I can, but antique pewter. This is just jet black. All right. This basketball is solely for the purpose of making a helmet. I'm like really scared because it's like cutting it short, but the thing is that if you look at Griffith's mask, it's kind of like, how do I explain this? It's kind of like the front is going to end up having to be reheated, and then the Worbla is going to have to be dragged forward a little bit because it's not a perfect sphere, but it almost is. So that's why I'm going to basically put Worbla on it and then leave like a little hole for like the neck. And then just like keep heating it and like the hair around. And then I'm going to cut it. And yeah, we'll see how that works. So the egg is very small. You can see the bag. I'm so excited. Wait, what? I got two. Amazon, are you punking me? Do I link things and you give me two? I ordered one. What? Oh my god, why do I have two? Are they like one of each kind? Like one has the base and the other one's got the base not in place? This one's taped a lot more. Hang on, I need to get like scissors. I gotta be careful. I'll ruin the egg. I got one of each. Maybe they didn't advertise it correctly. No, I got... Okay, so Interesting. They're actually made very different. So most of it is made to face the front so you could see it. I don't think it's really supposed to be like that. And there is a time where it has blinked at Guts and he freaked out and he was like, you know, you like whatever. But I'm noticing this one is just shiny and this one has the shadowing. So I'm going to show you both. I don't know where you could see it, but this one's got like the black to like show it. This one is just like red and shiny. I probably would end up using this one for the sole fact that it's got that like cast shadowing. I might as well wear it. But it came in a cute bag, and it's kind of weird to me. If you have two, why'd you give me one bag? I don't know what any of you think of this background. It's technically my kitchen. My living room is next to my neighbor. My neighbor is allowed to talk and watch a movie with their friend, but it's just too loud. So I'm just gonna be here because technically opposite of me is a storage room. So it's a lot more quiet in here. And filming in my bedroom is just weird. So I can't do that. The ultimate outfit. Oh, it comes with a bag. Eclipse glasses, I looked it up, are not considered the same as like alpine or like glasses that you would get for like hiking, like giant glaciers, however you want to pronounce it. It's considered completely different. So I assume that this is hard to say. Alpine glasses cannot be used for Eclipse, but I'm sure Eclipse glasses can be used for Alpine. So if I ever go to the Swiss, gravitas. I have a ring light in front of me. Wait. Okay, so I have a ring light in front of me, right? That's fake light. If I look to the left, my bedroom door's open. I can't see anything. If I look to my right, I can't see anything. If I look to the front, I could see the outline of the ring light, and I'm sure you're seeing the reflection in here. Oh. So maybe these cannot be used for the Alpine. This is like very blacked out. Like very, very blacked out. Alright. Six pairs. This is 6 pairs of heat resistant gloves because I will have to use a heat gun. I've never used a heat gun before, so obviously you gotta try to stay smart. So, disclaimer. If you have never seen Berserk, the anime, and you're just thinking it's a Viking thing and it's gonna be fun and it's anime, it's not. It's not for everybody. And my only disclaimer I can give you is every trigger you could ever have, it has. That's all I'm gonna say, is it's very dark and there is an eclipse scene. The eclipse scene in particular it's just a very big turning point because everything builds in the anime and then it steps up and it kind of gets dark and it keeps getting worse. You can keep going, oh my god, what's going on? Wait, what's going on? And it just like keeps getting worse and it builds. And it gets very messed up very quickly. So the beginning you think, okay, it's just, there's a lot of swords, so there's obviously a lot of, battles, and you're going to see stuff because it's battles. But then it gets progressively worse, and it even goes into how messed up monarchs could maybe be, or just some of the dark things that maybe happened back then. And it's not for everybody. But the eclipse scene is very iconic, and I literally last minute was like, I have to do the eclipse scene. I just have to. it looks like this is just my heat gun. I'm gonna put the box down for my cats. I just went with this one. Not what you want to hear. Okay, so it's the pieces. So apparently the reason I was drawn to this one is that two things. I saw some of them had an extra piece of plastic. Believe it or not, sometimes when I hold things for a while, I will have my fingers like do this. Like sometimes my hands have a mind of their own, and when I hold stuff, I might alternate between what finger holds a button or just how I hold it. And I don't want a piece of plastic indicating where my fingers can go. So that extra piece of plastic, like, no. Most people I notice just use it straight like this. They don't have an attachment, but in case I did, I now have attachments. So that's what was rattling in the box. So this is definitely the Worbla. They're duplicates, so whatever's in this one's going to be in the other one. So okay, so I got a big part of just this one. When I read up more about Worbla, I was like, I see a lot of people using this one. Maybe I should just stick to this. And now that I see it and I read about it, there's a shiny side. This is textured. And then this is shiny. This part is more easily adhesive. So when I saw that like the black one was not as sticky or whatever, I really cannot have that. So I'm kind of glad I stuck with this. I have 2 rolls. And I think I stuck with this too just because I see so many people use it. And when I did more research and I found out it's because this side, which is easier to get it to stick to things, it works so well versus if you use the black one, you can make it undo itself. It eliminates some painting if you want, it eliminates some of the painting if you're really looking forward to, you know, not painting black. But I mean, just paint it black and then do other stuff after. If that means it gets to stick better, I mean, might as well do this. I already forget what this one was. Ah. Silicone mat. Huh. What are these? What are the magnets? There's like thingies. They're... Oh, it says magnetic, so yeah, and this is magnetic. Oh, so you lay your tools, they just stick. So this is meant for like people who solder and stuff, especially when you need to number things and know what you're doing, prevent stuff from rolling away. I also did this because I just want to like protect whatever I work on, and my cat's already in the box. But yeah, so I have to start doing the lines on this, which I probably will do first, and then I have to do the helmet, which will be next. But I'm wondering if I should do the helmet first because I do have to paint it and wait for drying. So I probably will do that. But yeah, I hope this video is helpful in maybe getting people to understand how you piece things together and how you need to think of everything. Like safety, because you never know if when you first with a heat gun, if your fingers are going to be sensitive and you might flood this, or if you're just holding that one project, you really have to have your hands on where you're melting it. It just, I don't know, it just would help. But yeah, I will link all the products below. Prices change all the time, and some stuff I saw online that some of the sizes to these pants were already out. I hate to say this, but Vera Wang had some linen pants that were a better color, but they were like a wider leg, which I didn't like. And it's just, when you try them on, you need to test them out. My camera has a limit to how low and high it can go, so I pretty much have to like show it this way. So Griffith, when he's sitting, he has one leg up, one leg across like this, and then he has the egg in his hand. I'm realizing this is kind of small, but for my hands it's probably appropriate. But he's like this in the water, and then there's also the iconic scene it was all bunched up here, extra fabric, where, remember, this one is broken, so make sure you like twist this arm to make it look horrible, but twist this arm and then he holds it up like this, and then where he hurt himself, there's a trail of that too. So I don't want to say the word because I don't want to get banned, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope this was helpful in figuring out how to piece things together. I'm sure there's a better way to do the bandages, but if you look at the bandages, it'd be very difficult. And when you look at other people's attempts, it just seems very unrealistic to even try that. And it sounds like a bunch of sewing, which I don't want to do right now. So the Eclipse is happening tomorrow, and yeah. If you miss it, the next one is in like 10-ish years in Alaska, and then the next one is like one of the North or South Dakota or something, and a little bit of Montana, and that one is 20 years from now. So if you don't see this one, I hate to break it to you, baby, but you're gonna have to wait 10 or 20 years, and you might have to travel for it, so. Or maybe you won't if you live in those areas, but yay!